Hello and welcome back. I hope that these videos have helped you get a grasp on Codeigniter and why using MVC is so important, and why specifically Codeigniter is very robust while having a light footprint. The question is, what should you do from here? The first and most obvious thing is you're going to want to practice. I would practice making the same thing over and over again, and then challenging yourself to add another feature or two. I gave a few suggestions during the video series on how to extend the shopping cart, calendar, and things like that, but there's also a few different resources that you want to take advantage of. The first and most important is the Codeigniter user guide. I probably said in almost all my videos that I recommend using the Codeigniter guide. And while some user guides are boring, the Codeigniter guide isn't boring, and in fact, a lot of the videos that we did, we were looking at the Codeigniter user guide as kind of an example of what we were making. So go to the Codeigniter user guide, go to the table of contents, and look at the different classes. You'll see some awesome things you can do with very little effort. Some things you may want to look at to begin with are the encryption class, the FTP class, and the zip encoding class. That should definitely get you a little bit of practice with Codeigniter. There's also the Codeigniter forums. This is a great resource to take advantage of. Just make sure that you read the rules and you do some research and some searches before you ask for help. Nobody's going to want to answer the same question over and over again unless you've done a little bit of homework. The last and definitely not least place is NetsTuts Plus. If you search for Codeigniter, you're going to see a ton of different videos there. And keep in mind that some of these might be a little outdated, but almost everything is going to be the same. The two most notable differences are going to be they might start their controllers with class site extends controller instead of CI controller, or for the model, class site extends model instead of CI underscore model. The only other real major difference is your construct. This is actually where I went to begin learning things, and then what I did from there is I used Codeigniter's user guide, and then I decided I'm going to use this in all websites that I build. I was definitely nervous at first. I was new to this, it was taking me longer to build things, but what I noticed is I started doing things much faster, and I could do advanced things very quickly, so it actually saved me time in the long run. I really appreciate you taking the time to go through this series, and I'd be happy to hear if you guys have any questions, or maybe you have a video you want us to make. Just email Jeffrey Way and let him know you want me to make another video, and I'll be happy to do it.